Fly Ivey, once a name synonymous with high-stakes poker brilliance, is now shrouded in controversy and legal turmoil. A poker prodigy who turned the tables on the world's best players, Ivey's career was built on unmatched skill, psychological mastery, and an uncanny ability to read his opponents. He wasn't just a player, he was a phenomenon who transcended the game, becoming a household name in the gambling world. But as the saying goes, the higher the rise, the harder the fall. Today, Ivey faces a multi-million-dollar lawsuit that threatens to unravel his empire. How did a man once considered untouchable in poker's elite circles find himself entangled in allegations of cheating and deceit? This is the gripping tale of Fly Ivey's meteoric rise, his dramatic downfall, and the enduring legacy of a poker legend turned cautionary tale. The lawsuit that shattered a legacy. In the glittering world of high-stakes gambling, controversies are not uncommon, but few have rocked the poker community like the lawsuit that Fly Ivey is currently embroiled in. The case revolves around an alleged edge-sorting scheme that Ivey reportedly used to gain an advantage in baccarat games at some of the world's most prestigious casinos. Edge-sorting, while not explicitly illegal, skirts the boundaries of fair play, relying on spotting imperfections on the back of cards to predict outcomes. The casinos claim Ivey used this technique to win millions, effectively accusing him of cheating. Ivey, on the other hand, argues that his success was a result of observation and skill, the very qualities that define a professional gambler. This legal battle has not only tarnished his reputation, but also raised ethical questions about the thin line between strategy and deception in gambling. Coupled with mounting financial woes, the lawsuit marks a defining moment in Ivey's tumultuous career. Before diving into the case, let's examine how Phil Ivey got into poker, the making of a poker genius. Fly Ivey was born on February 1st, 1976 in Riverside, California. Raised in a modest household, Ivey's early life was far removed from the glitz and glamour of the casino floor. His parents instilled in him a strong work ethic and a love for numbers, which would later prove instrumental in his poker career. As a child, Ivey was a natural strategist, excelling in games like chess and backgammon. These early experiences laid the groundwork for his future as a poker savant. Ivey's first encounter with poker came during his teenage years, when he stumbled upon a group of friends playing Texas Hold'em in a basement. Intrigued by the game's blend of psychology and skill, he quickly immersed himself, studying strategies and practicing relentlessly. By the time he turned 18, Ivey was already a force to be reckoned with in underground poker games. His analytical mind and steely demeanor earned him the nickname the Tiger among his peers. In the late 1990s, Ivey decided to take his talents to Atlantic City, the East Coast's gambling mecca. Armed with a modest bankroll and an unshakable belief in his abilities, he began grinding at low-stakes tables. It didn't take long for his skills to attract attention. Ivey's uncanny ability to read his opponents and adapt his strategies on the fly made him a standout player. By 2000, he had amassed enough winnings to enter his first World Series of Poker WSOP tournament. The 2000 WSOP marked a turning point in Ivey's career. Competing against seasoned professionals, he held his own, even clinching his first bracelet in the Pot Limit Omaha event. This victory catapulted him into the spotlight, earning him recognition as one of poker's rising stars. Over the next decade, Ivey dominated the poker circuit, winning 10 WSOP bracelets and cementing his status as one of the greatest players of all time. By the mid-2000s, Fly Ivey was living the dream. With millions in tournament earnings, lucrative sponsorship deals, and a global fan base, he seemed to have it all. Ivey's dominance wasn't limited to live tournaments. He was also a force in online poker, earning millions more from high-stakes cash games. Fans idolized him for his cool demeanor and unflappable confidence. For aspiring poker players, Ivey was proof that mastery of the game could lead to fame and fortune. But beneath the surface, cracks were beginning to form. As Ivey's fame grew, so did the scrutiny surrounding his methods. Whispers of unconventional tactics and rule bending began to circulate in the poker community. The first major controversy erupted in 2012 when Ivey was accused of collusion in a high-stakes cash game. Though the allegations were never proven, they cast a shadow over his reputation. The edge-sorting scandal, however, was the real game-changer. In 2014, two major casinos filed lawsuits against Ivey, accusing him of exploiting manufacturing defects in playing cards cards to gain an unfair advantage. So what is edge sorting? In simple terms, it's a technique where a player observes small imperfections or variations on the backs of playing cards, such as asymmetrical patterns or printing errors. By memorizing these patterns, the player can identify high or low value cards before they are revealed. This knowledge gives the player a significant advantage in games like Baccarat, where predicting the value of the next card is critical. Ivey and his partner reportedly requested specific ways for the dealer to turn the cards, ensuring the patterns were consistent and easier to spot. While Ivey argued that this was a skill-based observation, the casinos saw it as a breach of fair play. Ultimately, court sided with the casinos, leading to a judgment requiring Ivey to repay millions in winnings. This controversy became a pivotal moment in Ivey's career, tarnishing his reputation and casting doubt on his methods. To make matters worse, Ivey's ventures outside of poker also began to falter. Investments in tech startups and hospitality projects yielded poor returns, compounding his financial woes. The man who once epitomized success was now grappling with a series of public and personal setbacks. By the late 2020s, reports of mounting debts and failed business ventures began to surface. His once flourishing career was now marred by controversy and decline. Ivey's relationship with the poker community also suffered, as some players distanced themselves from him amidst the scandals. In an attempt to rebuild his life, Ivey turned to coaching and mentorship, sharing his knowledge with aspiring players. He launched an online poker training program, which gained moderate success. However, this was a far cry from the glory days when Ivey was at the peak of his career. The transition from a player to a mentor marked a significant shift in his life, but also demonstrated his willingness to adapt. Despite his legal troubles, Ivey remained a formidable player. In 2017, he made a triumphant return to the WSOP, reaching multiple final tables and proving that his skills were as sharp as ever. For fans, this comeback was a reminder of Ivey's resilience and determination. It also reinforced his status as a poker legend, capable of overcoming even the most daunting challenges. Today, Fly Ivey lives a quieter life, far removed from the glitz of the poker circuit. He continues to play in select tournaments, but focuses primarily on personal growth and philanthropy. Ivey has also ventured into writing, penning a memoir about his experiences in the poker world. The book, titled Cards and Consequences, delves into his journey, the victories, the scandals, and the lessons learned along the way. While his reputation may never fully recover, Ivey's journey serves as a powerful reminder of the complexities of success and the enduring human spirit. Whether you admire him for his skill or criticize him for his controversies, there's no denying the impact he's had on the world of poker. His story, though fraught with challenges, remains an enduring tale of ambition, resilience, and the quest for redemption. One area where Ivey found solace was philanthropy. Using his earnings from coaching in smaller tournaments, he began funding initiatives aimed at supporting underprivileged children and promoting financial literacy. This endeavor not only helped Ivey regain some public goodwill, but also gave him a renewed sense of purpose. In addition to philanthropy, Ivey explored mindfulness and meditation, practices that he credits with helping him cope with the pressures of his tumultuous career. He became an advocate for mental health awareness within the poker community, emphasizing the importance of maintaining emotional balance in high-stress environments. As we look back on Fly Ivey's journey, one thing becomes clear. His story is a testament to the highs and lows of a life lived on the edge. From his meteoric rise to his dramatic fall, Ivey's career offers valuable lessons about the importance of adaptability, resilience, and ethical conduct. For fans, his legacy remains a source of inspiration, reminding us that even in the face of adversity, greatness is within reach. Fly Ivey's biography is a roller coaster of triumphs and tribulations. Through every twist and turn, one truth emerges: the game is never over until the final hand is played.